Hello, hi, how are you? We're talking about fashion trends today, or just like more specifically things that I've really been liking lately that I've been seeing a lot of, and I've been yapping a lot lately in general about things that I like, so I really tried to narrow this list down to things that I feel like I've definitely mentioned some of these before, but not in like a specific dedicated trends video. Like I want to try to style these things. I want to look for these things. I just really like looking at these things on other people. And so this is my dedicated video right now to what I'm liking towards the end of 2023. And we'll continue to like want to try out into 2024. So hope you enjoy it. Bubble skirts. I love a bubble skirt. I love anything with a name that has like bubble in it. I just think the skirt in general are so fun. I've really been seeing that kind of silhouette being played a lot with like newer designers and just like people that I just really love their designs on Instagram. Like the majority of these are coming from my Instagram saves, but I've really been saving a lot of the bubble skirts and then like the V-neck, or not the V shape waist going into kind of a bubbly skirt. And some of the skirts are like really short and it's just like very reminiscent to this. And I love it. I think it's really playful. I think it's really fun. And it's something that I have a bubble skirt, and I think that whenever I wear it and I style it, it just adds, again, it just makes me feel like a little, like the outfit's a little bit more. I really can't think of any other words besides like youthful, fun, pretty, cute. All those kind of descriptors. I just think that, again, anything that you can play around with shape with, like anything that gives you some like funky shape to an outfit is really cool. And again, I think like pairing it with the waistline that I've been seeing is really fun too. And just that waistline in general, I feel like I've been seeing all over the place, like everywhere. There's this one specific sleeper dress, how it goes into this like big skirt, and it's just so pretty. And then with, of course, like little flower details, everything going on right now in like the dressmaking world, I'm really enjoying looking at. And yeah, but specifically bubble skirts, I think they're so fun, and I can't wait to play with them more. And again, I just did see in my last thrift with me, I saw like a little bubble skirt that was sequined, and I thought that was really fun and cute. So yeah, anything like that, but I just love these silhouettes that are going on. More texture. I've been seeing textured everything, specifically like furry things, like fur trim, fur coats, fur hats, anything with some sort of like fuzziness on it. But specifically, like honestly, I really have been seeing a jump in fur hats, I feel like lately, and I love it. I love it. And if you're looking for one, eBay and Etsy have such cute vintage ones. But I just love, again, how much texture it adds to an outfit and coziness. I think in the wintertime, looking cozy and feeling cozy are like two of my favorite things, obviously, as I'm like watching it snow outside. It's like the coziest thing ever. And I've just been seeing like every brand has their own version of it, and I love it. And again, with like the feathery trim, the ostrich kind of looking feather trim, again, going back to Sleeper, the brand, they do that really well. I think that accent is just so fun and something that I, again, previously like wasn't super into. Of course, I thought it was pretty. I've always liked the Sleeper pajamas, but it's not something that I like cared to own. But now I'm like, I just want everything to have some sort of texture like that to it. Again, I'm still really looking for like a nice furry coat of some sort, whatever it is. A shag coat, again, I've mentioned shag before, but I love anything with the shag fur on it. Penny lane coats, of course. Just literally everything under the sun that you can think of that has some sort of furry texture on it. And then I've been talking about for years, but I just cannot get enough of them. I would wear them every single day, and I think they're so versatile. But track pants, I think you really can dress them up unexpectedly, like to me, unexpectedly, but also you can obviously just keep them dressed down. And I think that they're just, specifically like the track pants that have the stripes on side, whether they're Adidas or not. But I have like a ton of thrifted ones that are not Adidas and they just have the stripes, and I just think like it's that just perfect track pant look. And again, I just think dressing it up is so fun. I've just really been seeing it everywhere from a lot of different brands and just people styling them in general. And I really like the look of like a wide-legged track pant like that. I'm just picturing this too. Like what if there was, I don't know if this is a thing, it probably is, but like more of a kick flare track pant where it's tighter and then kicks out and it's a little bit shorter on your leg. That would be really cute. I would like that. But just in general, layering them in the wintertime. And you have to be careful though. If you are in a colder climate, it's something that I previously have thought, like I have certain track pants that I can wear in the winter that are like lined. Some of them make it way colder outside, like when you wear them, which this might be common knowledge, but to me, as a newer track pant wearer, I did not know this. And you would think, oh, they're so cozy, they're warm inside. Like you're like sweating sometimes wearing them inside, or I am, I should say. But when you go outside, like the wind hits them and it like goes up them somehow and it like freezes your legs. So how about lace tights? I'm really into lace tights. And again, this is something that I think previously I wouldn't have cared for. Of course, I thought they were cute on other people, but I just never cared to own them. But right now, I really care to own them. And I think that I keep seeing them in different colors, but I really like just a plain white or ivory lace, like a big, thick laced pattern tight. I love it. I think, again, it adds so much interest to your legs, and it's like subtle. You know, like you can get a printed tight and that's out there, and I love that too. But I think if you want more of a subtle kind of delicate look, a lace tight is so fun and so cute. And I love the whole like neutral looks with them. And I think like it's so fairy goddess to me, and just cutesy, pretty, beautiful. I've been really easing into like the thin scarf thing. I love a thick scarf. I just do. I think it's the most practical, but I think the look of a really long, thin scarf is actually really fun. And I really like I keep seeing like neutral ones that have like the stripes on it. I like that. I like it. I have like one little one from Jerf Avenue that I actually won that in their last year's Jerfmas, which was a shock, like so random, but I love that scarf. But if I could have that even a little bit thinner and really long, I think I would wear that a lot. I think it adds a lot to an outfit without adding a lot to an outfit. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's one thing, simple, but especially if it's patterned, I think a scarf is just so cute. On a day where you don't necessarily need function, where it's like, you don't need to like be the warmest person in the room. I really like bonnets right now, and I've been talking about bonnets, like knit bonnets for like the winter time, but I've been seeing and playing around with the idea of wearing bonnets, like non-winter bonnets, you know? And I think it's so pretty, and I think it's going to be so fun in the spring and summertime to play with like a matching bonnet to wear around your head and with like a dress or something like that. Again, I think it's really delicate and pretty, and I've been seeing it a ton lately. And again, not only the knit ones for winter, but also like the padded ones, like quilted, I've been seeing, or just like, what is that, down comforter kind of looking bonnets. I love those, or puffer bonnets. How about that, puffer? There's something about them, but I just love headwear in general. And again, also while we're on the topic, a balaclava that has little sequins kind of meshed into it. I love that. I just love anything sparkly right now. And so I'm thinking, I'm like in the middle of making a bonnet, like a red one, and I think I'm going to add red sequins to it. I think that would be really fun and cute. So yeah, just again, something I've been seeing that I like. Basket bags for the winter time and straw pieces for the winter time. I think that, again, like, a straw hat, not the most warm thing, but if you don't need warmth where you're at, or you have a day where you don't necessarily need to think about that as much, I think it's fun. And I think, again, like going with like a puffer jacket, I love stuff that doesn't make sense together, and that doesn't make sense to me to wear like a straw hat in the, winter time, but I think it could be kind of fun. Really going back to like the straw bags and like the basket bags, I think basket bags in the winter with like a little wool pea coat and tights and like, like cozied up with that, I think it's kind of, again, kind of unexpected, but fun. I've been seeing so much like colorful makeup going around, and I literally love it so much. I love a good colorful eyeshadow. Specifically, I've been seeing like a lot of like the light blue eyeshadow, and I think that's a really fun like holiday look. But also like the pink, I know Hailey Bieber was like did this pink look, and I keep seeing people recreate it, and I love that. But just colorful eyeshadow in general, like matte white eyeshadow, and then like a dark or a red lip or something, to me that is just so peak winter makeup to me, or peak holiday makeup. I love the look of all of those things. So yeah, and also just glitter eyeshadows. I've just been seeing a ton about glitter eyeshadows, and I love glitter. Flare to your day to kind of switch out your makeup. So I'm seeing a lot of that happening, specifically on like TikTok and Reels and stuff, and I'm living for it and living for like the new inspiration and ideas and things like that. Also in the beauty realm, hair, like I've been seeing a lot of these like really pretty braided looks that I think are so fun for the holidays with the bows and things like that. But any hairstyle like this is like my hair board. I've been really in the mood to try different hair things while my hair is like longer than it's been in a really long time. I'm used to like having shorter hair, and so it's kind of been fun to play around with mid-length. I actually had my hair in one of those before this, but I didn't like it, so I took it out. Now it's just in boring braids, but even this I kind of like lately. Pearls are something that I really wear a lot of in the spring and summertime, but they're obviously always a year-long thing, but I think that I've been really liking them in the wintertime. Like this year, or like fall and winter, I've been wearing them a lot more than I normally do, I feel like. And I like that. And I've been seeing a lot of like the layered necklace looks everywhere, honestly. I've been seeing them so often, and I think they are so fun. And I think I see them constantly at the antique stores. You can add a pearl necklace to any outfit and it adds so much. And so I think that's what I love about pearls, is that you really don't have to think about it. It goes with almost everything, at least I don't know. I feel like it would go with almost everything. I'm trying to think of like what it wouldn't, and I can't think of one. So then lastly, for my another jewelry thing are like really big vintage earrings, or like big colorful earrings, just big earrings in general. Specifically, like, like the Bottega ones that have been going around, that kind of like, in essence, that reminds me of the 80s big chunky earrings. I love it. But even going further back, just like big earrings that have like the really pretty stones in them, or are silver and gold, or whatever it is. I just love anything that's like big that can go on your ears, or just like, again, just fun. I like fun jewelry, so I really like seeing that right now. And that's kind of like wrapping up all of the things that I've been really liking right now that I haven't talked about a lot lately. Again, I'm very good at repeating myself, so I'm trying to rein that in and be better about it. But yeah, that's all. I hope you enjoyed this. I would love to hear what you're into right now as well. And I really want to do a styling like trends that I like right now, or just styling like winter trends or something, because I feel like I haven't done that in a while, and those are some of my favorite videos to do. So yeah. But yeah, anyway, I hope you have the best day, and I'll talk to you later. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.